got a lot of drinking responsibly. Maybe even apple cider. Anyway, we're getting backtracked here. What better way to start off the new year than giving a new Las Vegas Raiders mock draft? Hey, we're on 2-game winning streak. Aidan O'Connell's looking like the real deal. Let's build around it, right? We tried this last year, but then it looked like the Raiders brought in Gardner Minshew for whatever reason. Now, for Rizzle, we're going to build around Aidan O'Connell, who I do not think will demand a lot of money if and when he gets a contract extension. Now, we're going to go into it here. 7-round mock draft for the Las Vegas Raiders, so let's stop wasting time. So you'll see here, the Raiders are currently sitting at 8. If they win again, probably at 10 or just maybe a little bit below. We're going to go more towards PFF, care for position of value, and draft for needs are relatively high. There is a little bit of randomness because it is the draft, and we always see a little bit of stuff that does catch us off guard. So we're going to go ahead and enter it, and we're going to go from here. Now, I want to kind of stay here with the trades. I really feel like the Raiders are really naturally a good spot where they can do a lot of different things, and so I don't think there's going to be that much of a need for a trade. Good Lord. So let's go ahead and start the draft. Let's go from there. So Raiders at 8. So this honestly, I know quarterback, again, people are going to say quarterback's a big time need, whatever. If this is how it falls, Shedeur Sanders to the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers are going to go quarterback. They're going to give Bryce Young another year. But let's say they shock the nation, and it falls similarly to this. If Ashton Jeanty is there, I think you take him. I think you absolutely run out of the room screaming like a banshee. You take him. But if we're being honest, do I think he is going to make it there? I don't know. I really truthfully do not know. And if he continues to slide down that far, yes. But Ashton Jeanty right here, I think is going to be the real deal. But I really want to see where Jalen Milroe is going to fall. 60? Oh, yeah. That's going to be it. So I think right now you have Ashton. I just don't know if he's going to fall that far. And I want this to be as realistic as possible. But Will Johnson's also probably the best corner he's been the best corner for the last couple of years, and he's a shutdown guy. Do you just pass him up when you can get a lot of other running backs? Because this corner group, I got to go Jeanty here. I'm sorry. You got to go Jeanty. Because, he's just sitting there winking at you. You got to do it. Oh, and then Jahad Barron is there. Jahdae Barron is there. I love him. I absolutely love him. Let's see. Quarterback. Dylan Gabriel's there. I really don't know if Jalen Milroe is actually going to fall to 60. I really don't. But we also said we were building around him, so let's do that. Jahdae Barron is an absolute stud. We took him in the last mock draft. I don't have a problem doing it again. And here we go into the 3rd round. So, hey, we got running back, we got corner, and now we're going to see. A lot of people are telling me they don't think Doan Walker is going to fall that far to the 3rd. I happily disagree. I really think that he is going to. How do we say this? He is going to fall mainly because you drop off in production and all that stuff. I think Deion Walker is going to fall, and getting him in the 3rd round will be an absolute steal. And then you're back at 72, and hey, we've got most of our things taken care of here. So what does Aidan O'Connell need? Well, Isaiah Bond's a stud coming up out of Texas, and I think that he would make a lot of sense here. And so you know what? I really like me some Isaiah Bond, and I'm going to go Bond here because, again, I think you got Jacoby Myers, you got Trey Tucker, you got Brock Bowers, but Bond is going to absolutely tear the ball off the cover or the cover off the ball. I love it. Let's see. So, R.J. Harvey, Savion Jones. Deontay Lawson's a stud. And chances are you're probably going to lose, possibly going to lose guys like Divine Diablo and everything. I don't know. I want more of a guy in coverage. We'll see what we got here. Let's see. Jacob Parrish is there. Do we double down on corner? Simeon Barrow's a stud too. Dude is a stud in the middle. We got Doan Walker. Billy Bauman here at this particular spot. I think on the interior he'd be good, but I do question the pass coverage a little bit. Jack Kaiser is for the stud. Pretty good in coverage as well. Connor Colby. Well, I think, honestly, the Raiders might be getting better at guard. Honestly, I understand a lot of people and their feelings, but Quinn Ewers, he might stay another year. He might. Quinn Ewers. This is tough. Jones. Ooh, Rod Moore. I didn't even see him. This is tough. For this particular spot, I think that the Raiders, I mean, you got to go BPA, which I don't know if it's Bauman here. I know you got Genty, but I think Alexander Madison might be on his way out. And, I mean, RJ Harvey is a stud coming up out of Central Florida. Richard Sr. I'm going to go double down on running back. I know a lot of people might not like that, but at the same time, you need to develop the running game, and I think that Alexander Madison and company might be out of the gate here. It just is what it is. Ooh, Kyle McCord out of Syracuse. In the 5th round, I know he's an Ivy League school kid or somewhat close with Syracuse, but I don't care. We're going to at least create competition. We need a number 2 quarterback, not Gardner Minshew. All right, now, ooh, Mondon Jr., yes. Yes. Pretty good in coverage. His sheer size, he's fantastic. I love Mondon Jr., one of my draft crushes. All right, now 208. Graham Mertz. Dylan Fairchild might be one of those guys that does fall a little bit, but I really honestly liked what I saw from him. And him in the 6th round here might make a little bit of sense. I'm going to go guard. I just think we need to develop some depth here. We just do. I'm just going to be real. And there we go. All right, Dart's still there. Clay Webb. Elijah Badger. Aaron Smith is a lot of fun. Like, he flies around. He absolutely flies around. Tonka Hemingway. Okay. We already got Don Walker. I'm going to go Hemingway here. I just feel like he's going to be a guy that gets great penetration in terms of a pass rush, and I think he's going to really help out your team here. So finally we get into it here. Oh, yep. Taylor. I think he's a guy that can, yes, he's going to be pretty good in coverage and everything, but I think that he is going to be kind of a linebacker hybrid for you. Maybe he'll just mainly stay at safety there. That's fine, but yeah, I think it would be a fool not to have him at safety. At least get a little bit of more help. All right, so right off the top of the bat, yes, Ashton Genty, they gave us an A. Fantastic. He falls to you that far. I think that is, he's going to be your day one starter. Really help out, getting a stud running back like him for Aidan O'Connell. So then also Jahdae Barron here in the 2nd round. Just falling to you at 40, you kiss the floor because that's awesome. And then you get Deon Walker here, coming up out of Kentucky. You absolutely love it. Isaiah Bond is going to come in with Trey Tucker and company and absolutely light it up. RJ Harvey. Now, again, you probably might not like that we doubled down on running back, but Ashton Genty and Harvey are 2 very different backs. I think Harvey is going to be more of a scat back. Ashton Genty is just going to be an absolute stud. Kyle McCord here in the 5th round, I think, is a steal. At the very worst, he's a backup quarterback that you can build around. Not build around, but at least be there if something happens. Smail Mondon Jr., he's been one of my draft crushes. I think he can play in coverage. I think he can do a lot of different things. Fairchild, I think he's a guy that he might not hit the ground running right away, but I do think that he'll at least provide you good depth. Tonka Hemingway is also a draft crush of mine. I think that he is, from a pass rush perspective, going to provide a lot of value. And then CJ Taylor to round this whole thing out. And I think this is a solid draft to build around him. You got offensive weapons. You build through the defense. You got corner help. I think this would be a fantastic way to help out Aidan O'Connell and really build around it. But hey, let us know how you guys think that end up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let us know what you guys think about our New Year's, new mock draft, and we'll see you on the next video.